everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Dr. Iyabo. I'd like to tell you a story. Some of you may already have heard me tell you this story before, but when I was 34 years old, I decided to start my own practice. I'd always wanted to have my own business because my parents were entrepreneurs, and I knew that whatever career I went into, I was going to have my own business. So I started my business at the age of 34, and of course I had to look for mentors and look for people that could answer my questions and all of that. I'm telling you, 99.9% of people told me not to do it. Yes, 99.9%. Actually, the 0.1% was probably my own parents. My dad was, like I keep saying, my biggest mentor. He was my business coach. Without him, I wouldn't have started that business. But most people told me not to do it. All sorts of negative stories, but I went ahead, believed in my dream, and I did it. And today, it's still existent, 16 years old, and I've scaled it into a successful, thriving, 7-figure practice, which I mostly work on and not in. So I mostly manage it. I still see patients, but not as often. So I mostly just manage it, and I hire providers and a team that helps me there. So if I had listened to the naysayers then, you can see how 16 years after, I would not be here telling you this today. So ever since I became an entrepreneur, every woman I meet, I always tell them about entrepreneurship because it has brought me so many other opportunities. Aside from the massive opportunity of being able to work from home sometimes and being there for my kids, even when I was still working a lot in the practice, because I owned it, I was able to take my kids to work and just put them in the break room and keep them busy with games and all of that when I couldn't afford a nanny. So it has brought me so many opportunities and so many advantages. And now it's grown into what it has grown into, and it's given me the opportunity and the time to be able to embark on all my other creative gifts that are also passive income streams. So since I became an entrepreneur, I have been telling and advising a lot of female doctors that having your business is the way to go. And a few have listened, and the ones who listened are doing just like me. They've set up busy, profitable practices, and they're able to now embark upon their creative gifts and do other things which are also making them money. So now the reason I'm coming out today is because I want to, and if you're not a big reader like I am, I read a variety of books. I also read economic books. I just read a lot, and I look online to look at the trends. I'm always looking for some new knowledge, and I know, and you probably can feel it in your heart, that this pandemic is a shift of things to come. And my role is that I don't want to leave women behind, because women are usually the ones that don't hear about these things until the last. So if you're a woman out there, this is going to be a short video. I just wanted to get you the facts, okay? To make a profit, all you have to do is be alive, because from the day you were born, God gave you gifts. It really makes me laugh when I talk to some women and they're like, I don't have any gifts. And I think to myself, this is what happens when we get so carried away with our career and we think that that's all there is to life. Let me tell you something, women, as you're listening to me, you have a gift or you have gifts. Some of us have just one great massive gift. Some of us have many gifts. So if you're listening to this, you have gifts. So there are 3 things you need to make money in the online space. You need to be alive listening to this, which means you have gifts and talents that you probably haven't discovered, and you need to be a good and passionate storyteller. Some people will tell you you have to be a good speaker. Same thing. You have to be able to tell your story. I haven't always been this confident about speaking, but the more you speak better. It's about confidence, and everybody has a story. If you're watching this video, not only do you have gifts and talents, but you also have a story. You have a life story, right? So you have to have gifts. You have to be alive. That means you have gifts. You have to be a good and passionate storyteller. And the last thing is what I put on my post this morning. You have to have a high level of self-confidence and self-worth. That one is where a lot of women fall short, because imposter syndrome, I'm not good enough, I'm not qualified for this, I don't have time, who needs me, who wants to listen to me? It is rampant in women. So those are the three things. You don't need to have MD in front of your name. I'm not doing this only because I'm a doctor. You can look online. Actually, doctors are on the lowest out of women who step out to monetize their creative gifts. Most doctors, if you reach out to them, they'll say, oh no, I'm fine, I'm busy with exams, I don't have time for that, I don't this, I don't. Doctors actually are the ones that don't even want to listen to entrepreneurship. And that makes me sad, because doctors have great gifts inside of them to be leaders, but they get wrapped up in the practice of medicine. And in fact, your healing expertise can reach a wider audience if you're in the online space. But anyway, so don't say because she's a doctor, that's why she's confident. No, a lot of people who are good speakers, good storytellers are actually not doctors. So it's just something that you develop. So anyway, I don't want women to get left behind. Just like I became an entrepreneur 16 years ago, and I've been trying to convert a lot of women into entrepreneurship, and only a few have listened, and the few who listened are doing massively well today. The ones who didn't, there's a lot of, oh, I should have, now I'm too old, I can't start doing that now. I just want to let you know that in the next 5 to 10 years, things are going to change. There's going to be a lot of layoffs in a lot of companies. People are going to start working with leaner staff. They're going to rely on more technology. There's going to be a lot more e-commerce. There's going to be a lot more online shopping. There's going to be a lot more businesses done in the online space. E-education, e-learning, e-coaching, all of those things are going to be big. So if you're still waiting comfortably for the pandemic to be over so you can resume your life as it was, it's probably not going to be happening. So I'm saying this for your benefit. I am, because I'm already capitalizing on the online space to make money. I'm helping women, I'm coaching them into leaders, into good business women, women who are good storytellers, and women who know that they have gifts, and I'm developing their self-confidence. And I'm telling you, they're all doing massively well. You can see all the testimonials on my page. So again, I'm not going to stop talking, because I feel it in my heart every morning. When you ask a woman and you ask them that, so are you turning your passions into profits? They're like, oh no, I just do it because I'm passionate about it. I just do it to give back. We women are so used to giving. Most men, once they realize that they have a passion or a gift, they're making it into money. Women just want to do it to help people, and it's good. You should be helping people, but you should also be making money from it. You should. And I want to change the mindset of women out there. So if you're listening to this, you're in the online space. I released a similar video yesterday. So if you haven't watched that video, it's longer. It's about 25 minutes. Go to my YouTube and go and listen to it. But I'm calling out to you again today, you who are watching this, that yes, it's good to have a charitable mind, a giving mind, but you have to start leveraging the online space. And the three things you need are your gifts, which you already have, you just don't know what they are. And I'm gifted in helping women derive their gifts out. You can I can give you several names of women I've coached. And just from talking to them for 10, 15 minutes, I've been able to tell them what their gifts are. As long as you're listening to this, you have gifts. As long as you're listening to this, you have a story. You have to be a good and a passionate storyteller, which again is you have to be a good speaker. You have to, in the online space, if you want a profitable online business, you have to be a good storyteller. A lot of you are speaking in the online space, you are doing it, but you're not doing it with passion, and you're not doing it right. And this is where I want to come in to help you. And the third thing is you have to work on your self-confidence and self-worth. Nobody's going to tell you you're confident. You have to tell yourself you're confident, okay? So just wanted to come out and do a quick 10-minute video. Yes, I was able to talk for only 10 minutes today, because once I get into the mode, I just keep going. But I have a similar video to this one. Head to my YouTube, Dr. Iyabo Webzo, or click the link in my bio. to go to my YouTube, and there's so many videos on there that will help you develop your self-confidence, your storytelling, and to know what your gifts are. I have a variety of videos on my YouTube, and you need to sign up for my coaching because I don't want you to be left behind. There are women right now who I'm coaching who are coming out. In fact, you read Marianne's testimonial today. She's already making sales from the tips that I gave her. So don't miss out. It's an investment for you, and my prices are going up first week in January, just to let you know. Okay, don't miss out on these shifts that are going on. Life is not going to be the same. Employment life, business life is not going to be the same as it was before. So those passions you have that you're showing up every day in the online space, posting, talking, and doing all that, if you're not monetizing them yet, you need to hire me as your business and lifestyle coach. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.